Deep within the suffocating foliage of the Central American rainforest, massive stone monuments stood silent for centuries, completely forgotten by time. These soaring pyramids and grand plazas belong to the Maya, one of the most intellectually advanced civilizations of the ancient world. Yet at the height of their power, millions of people vanished, leaving behind empty cities to be swallowed by nature. What forced an empire of master astronomers and builders to suddenly unravel? For generations, European explorers looked upon the Mesoamerican jungle and saw only unmapped wilderness. But underneath the dense canopy lay interconnected city-states like Tikal, Copan, and Calakmul. These were not primitive settlements, but vibrant urban centers powered by monumental architecture, engineered reservoirs, and sprawling paved plazas. The Maya did not merely survive in the jungle, they sculpted it into a realm of stone and splendor. At the heart of Maya society was a deeply spiritual bond between the divine ruler, the Kuhul Ajah, and the universe itself. Kings were viewed as living conduits to the gods, responsible for ensuring crop harvests and regular rainfall through sacred rituals. Maize was not simply their primary food source. In Maya creation beliefs, humanity itself was fashioned from sacred corn. To honor their gods and secure their kingdom's future, rulers commanded immense labor forces to build temples that reached toward the heavens. The Maya unlocked secrets of the cosmos that rivaled any civilization of their time. Without metal tools or optics, their astronomers mapped the precise cycles of Venus and the Sun, formulating a complex calendar system spanning thousands of years. On towering stone stelae, scribes documented victories, royal lineages, and celestial events using a rich, sophisticated hieroglyphic script, a written language preserved forever in carved limestone. By the 8th century, the fragile balance supporting the Maya world began to buckle. Overpopulation pushed land usage to its limits, requiring relentless deforestation to clear space for crops and plaster production. As forests disappeared, localized climate patterns shifted, triggering a series of brutal, prolonged megadroughts. The sacred reservoirs that once sustained vast city populations began to dry into cracked clay. As resources grew scarce, long-standing rivalries between rival dynasties devolved into all-out existential warfare. Conflicts were no longer fought merely for prestige or royal captives, but for survival, control of arable land, and remaining water sources. Trade routes broke down, royal authority collapsed as kings failed to summon rain, and long-abandoned plazas were transformed into desperate defensive fortifications. The downfall of the classic Maya was not caused by a single cataclysmic moment, but by a perfect storm of ecological overload, severe climate shift, and relentless warfare. One by one, the great lowland cities fell silent as populations dispersed into smaller rural communities. Though their classic cities vanished into the jungle floor, the Maya people and their culture endured. Today, their stone monuments remain as a silent warning of what happens when a great civilization strains the limits of its natural world.